Hey, going live and have to cough. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to live stream here on Dev Mentor Dave YouTube channel. And this is sort of a makeup live stream. Last week I wasn't able to get on. I don't remember what the situation was, but for some reason I wasn't able to get on last week. And so last Saturday. And I was hoping to do this earlier in the week, but I ended up having to do some work on vehicles and things like that. So didn't get a chance to jump on earlier, and I don't normally have Wednesdays available, but I happen to have Wednesday available tonight. So I jumped on, and we're gonna pick up with our mobile app development right now. And tonight we'll be jumping into the circle icons and maybe some other navigation uh, pieces of this application. For those of you who might not know what we're doing here, basically every Saturday, in this case Wednesday, um, for about 2 hours or so, I will jump on a live stream, and I am working on a project for a local 501c3 called Liberty Women's Clinic, and helping them create a or recreate their mobile application. They had an issue with their current application, and so we're taking information from that current application, we're putting it over into a mobile app, which is the first time I've ever developed a mobile app. So I am learning things along the way, and that really is the whole point of this live stream series, at least for now, is for me to learn things and show you how I learn things, show you the tools that I'm using nowadays. In fact, tonight I forgot to turn it off, so we're gonna learn an AI tool that I have been using for doing some development here and there. And keep in mind, I don't do a lot of development anymore. I'm hoping to do a little bit more on one of the projects that I'm working on. But I do a lot of management these days, and so this also helps keep my skills up. So if you happen to jump in here and watching live at some point, jump in the chat, say hello, and feel free to ask questions about what I'm doing. I'm going to try to talk about what I'm doing as we go, but feel free to ask questions. Tell me I'm doing things wrong. If you think I'm doing something wrong, help me figure things out if I'm missing something along the way. So definitely interact with me. That's really the whole point, is not just for you to watch me, but you to laugh at what I'm doing and enjoy watching me learn and do things incorrectly. So feel free to jump in the chat, say hello, let me know where you're watching from if you're on. Hey, Ming, good to see you. 1 a.m., good grief. Go to bed. You can watch it later, man, if you're that interested. That is one of the problems with doing these live streams late at night or in the evening on my time, because I know it's really really late for a lot of people. We have a lot of people that are watching from across the pond, so that's always interesting to me to see where people are from. So good to see you, Ming. Feel free to jump off whenever you need to. I know it's super early there. So we're gonna pick back up where we were last time, and that is dealing with some navigation. We finally got the app running and working and showing up on our simulator, and now we're going to start adding some more of the actual application pieces here. So let me pop over to our screen. So in case you don't remember, here's where we left off with the app itself. I don't think there's any way for me to make this any bigger. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll figure that out later. But got an interview in the afternoon. Have to solve 14 LeetCode questions live in 1 hour for a live coding test. Man, that just grinds my gears, man. I hate that. I think that's the dumbest thing in the entire world. But I mean, what are you gonna do? If that's what they're requiring of you, that's what they're requiring of you. I just think if that's what you're requiring of people, you don't know how to interview people for the job that you're interviewing them for. So that's frustrating. But yeah, get some rest, man. Definitely don't spend your time watching me struggle. If you're having any concerns about that, for sure. So yeah, that's crazy. Okay, we'll go back over here. All right, so this is where we're at from a code base standpoint. What I want to do is I want to add the icons here. So here's our design. Open this bad boy up. So here's our design for the current app, and we're basically just copying it into this new application. So we're working on these icons here. So there's 3 in 2 different rows. So I'm gonna make basically a component that is the circle icon and the text, and the icon and text will pass into it, so that we can display that but have a reusable component. So let's jump back over to our code base here. Okay, so I'm going to create a new now this so looking at the designs, these are only on this one page, which is the home page, although I might actually put them on this follow us page as well, because I think this is kind of ugly. But anyway, so for now, I'm just, well, if I'm going to do that, all right, I'll put them in a global component. All right, so we're going to come back over here. Let's make a global components folder. Components, okay. And in here, I'm going to make a new file called circle button. Is this how we do it? Do we have anything? Let's see. Let's look at the app example here and see if they have any. Oh, all uppercase. Okay. Well, we can do all uppercase. Okay. Pascal, right? Circle button.tsx. All right, so we've got a component here, and let's see, export default function. And so I have an AI tool that's kind of jumping in here, trying to help me out, and that is what I want to use. So I'll tab that, and we'll just accept this for now. So this is Codium. It's a plugin. I could, if I wanted to, open up like the chat section here. I'm not going to do that though, because that's not what we're here for. But I will take advantage of some of the autocomplete stuff. So let's see. Roles Junior mid UI developer. Nice. Well, congratulations, Ming. Hopefully you do well on that. It looks like you might have dropped off, so hopefully you see this later, and hopefully I hear good news. So don't forget to let us know in the DevMentor Dave Discord server if you get it. Okay, so Codium is an AI assistant, and this is just using the autocomplete feature. So I'm not really going to use the AI stuff so much outside of that. But let's import our stuff here. And again, we've got view and text, so it's kind of helping me out import things that I need to import, that I want to import at least for now. So let's go back over here. Oh, we haven't done anything with it yet. So let's say circle. Let's go back to our index and let's add a circle button. All right. Save that. And it says circle. All right, cool. Let's add 2 of them. 2, 3. Let's add 3 of them. All right, so we got some interesting spacing here. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to have a scrollable view, don't we? Should the whole thing be scrollable, or should just... Well, we don't necessarily need a scrollable view because we're going to change the sizing on this. So, yeah, okay, so let's go back to our circle button. So our view is flex 1. I want to flex. I forget how to do this. Let's go check. Laying out flexbox, flex direction, row. That's what I want. Flex direction row. Where do we put that? Where do we put that? Flex direction. Flex 1. Styles label. Thanks, Mel. Good to see you. Have a good night. Get some rest. Kelly, 1 a.m. in Ghana as well. Everybody that's jumping on here is at 1 a.m. in the morning. Ming was just in here a couple minutes ago. He's got some stuff going on, which is later today, your time. He's got an interview, so actually a coding interview. So if you think about him, hopefully he'll do well with that and get that job. We've been trying to encourage him for a while here. So okay, styles.row. Let's see. See, this is not as helpful. Let's see. Flex direction. So TypeScript flex direction. Selected value. Flex direction. Where are they using it? Where are they using it? Good grief, where's it at? Flex direction. Oh, this is use state column. Selected value. That's just there. Oh, let's just see what the code tells us here. Let's do I think that would have to be flex direction. Yep, row. Let's see. I think this would have to go on the parent, wouldn't it? It would seem. Let's try it here. There we go. Yep. It's flex direction row. And then I want to do justify content space between. Sure, why not? Nope, not space between. I want it center. What's the justify content? Justify content center. Space between, space around, space evenly? Maybe space evenly. Because I want them to be centered. Why aren't they centered? Maybe because inside here it's not centered. So let's do that. There we go. AI is really helpful. This autocomplete stuff is nice. Okay, so we've got a circle button, especially when you're trying to do something for somebody else and you really need to actually get the project moving. It's very helpful. But the one thing I will say with AI, I'm going to switch over to this view for a second. So the one thing I will say with AI is we want to be very careful to make sure that we understand what we're actually building and what the code is actually doing when we accept something from AI. So as I'm going through here, I'm not just like saying, yay, AI is building everything for me. I'm saying, is this really what I want? And that's why, again, I'm going back through and checking the information on the documentation sometimes to make sure that I'm actually getting the thing that I want to get when I'm working on this here. So, there's that. So we've got circle, circle, circle. Okay. So in here, we're definitely going to have a text, right? But we're also going to have, I think, some views, right? So I think, can you do a view? Well, that's going to be a wrapper. Okay, so let's talk through this here. Let's talk through what I'm thinking. So looking at our design, we've got like several rings here, right? So what I'm thinking is have two views, and the first view will be kind of this gold color with a border, right? And then the second view inside that will be this green color background with the icon inside of it. So I think that's think that's the direction that I want to go. So we'll see if we can figure out how to do that here. Okay. Okay, so we've got a view, and a view, and a view, and a view. So we've got two views, and then in here we're going to have an icon. We'll just let's say, do icon for now. Actually, I have to do text, don't I? Okay. So, oops. Okay, so we've got an icon circle. Very good. That looks like what I want. Let's do some styling here. So, style, and let's start with the background color. So I drop. Oops, that's not helpful. Click to sample. Why does that change everything? That's nifty. All right, so I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to escape that. There we go. Kind of scary. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to do background color. Just use this for now. Let's see if that, okay, that's around there. Interesting. Interesting. Let's add some padding. I guess, well, let's see. Width, can we do percentages? 100%. Let's see what that looks like. That's gonna be too big. Let's do 80%. All right, that's a little bit better. Let's bring it in a little bit more. 70. That looks a little bit better. All right, so we got 70% width. Now we did a calculation. That's aspect ratio. Can we do a calc in here? See, I don't want. Maybe we can do auto. Nope. I don't want to do 70%. Well, let's ask ChatGPT. What are we using? React Native. Make height same as width. When width is a percentage. Or how about calculate? So it does want to use the dimensions layout. Size. Set size. Size, set size width. That's with event, native event layout. Oh, I see what they're doing. Okay, so they're getting event native event dot layout. Native event dot layout. I don't know what that is. Using dimensions. That's what I'm using for the other thing. I don't really want dimensions because I want the value. Oh, that's not helpful. There we go. I want the value of the. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Let's try this. We'll see if it works. All right, so let's do our state here. Let's see. Got use state, and then we're gonna do our layout. And I'm still not sure what that really is. Probably should figure that out. What? That didn't make any sense. Okay, let's import this. Thank you. Why is this complaining? Oh, probably because it's this. Yeah, that's why. Okay. I don't want that yet. Let's see. Okay, so 70%. I don't want that. Oh, that's fun. The app died. Nifty. Alright, that's really big. And not helpful at all. Okay, so we definitely don't want that. So we want the size value here. Hey, that did work. Sweet! That's exactly what I was looking for. I love it when stuff works. It's awesome. Okay. So, the next thing I want is border radius. Oh, that's nifty. It already knows what I'm looking for. Good job. Good job, AI. Boom. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So let's see what it did. All right, so we got border size. Border radius is size divided by 2, right? So that's giving us 50% basically. And then justify content center, align item center. Right? So everything's going to be in the middle. All right. Then we want to add border. Let's do border color. Let's find out what that is. And come back over here. Save. Guess we have to give it a size. This is really... Hang on. I don't have anything formatting this, so it's getting very long in the tooth. Okay. It's weird. Like sometimes it's... So now it is okay. As soon as I format it, it's punk. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, still need a size. Yeah, like that. I think that's about right. Okay, cool. So we've got our gold center and we've got our border. Let's do 3. I want to try 3. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Just a little bit bigger border. Okay. So then in here, we know we can copy a lot of this style, except for the border. We don't need the border. And we'll do 90%. Oops. And we'll do... Actually, we'll have to go less than that. Because that's doing it based off of... Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to do this. And we need to do inner size. Yep, there you go. Set inner... Come on. Set inner size. So then in here, copy this. Put that there. All right, so we're just changing this. So we're going to do set inner size. So that means let's just I guess we can do that since it's inside the function. That's fine. So set size, set inner size, and then here we want inner size and inner size. Bada bing. All right, we can't tell anything because we don't have the great color. Let's get the color, which is this. I promise I didn't practice any of this. This is just AI making it faster. All right. There. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Man, I wish I could zoom in on that. Is there a way to zoom in? Anybody know if there's a way to zoom in? Let's see. iOS simulator zoom. How to zoom more than 100%. Command S. That's a screenshot. Show design. What? Try the magnifier? I don't know what that is. Which magnifier? Is that something in this? Features. Is there a magnifier in here? Help me, Kelly. Device. I don't know. It'd be nice if we could. What happens if I do that? Oh, that just makes it bigger. That's interesting, though. That is bigger. I could probably work with this. All right, probably makes it a little bit easier to see on your screen too. And it's nice and centered. There we go. We'll work with that. Okay. So actually, I feel like that's pretty good. I still want to. I still want to zoom in. Can I zoom? Oh. Well, you would think that would do something, but apparently not. Maybe it's because we don't allow it? Is there something about our app that's not allowing it? I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is it doesn't look perfect. That's what I do know. But it looks close enough. Okay. Let's do this. Let's I never used a Mac on Windows. I just used the Window default magnifier app. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a way to do it. I need to figure it out. Okay. But what I do know is I want the color. Should I do that here or should I do that on the icon? Probably on the icon. Yeah. All right. Let's figure out. We're going to pass in an icon. So up here. Oh, it's been a while since I've done React. I think I can do this icon. No, what is that? Well, okay, let's do this. Let's forget the icon for now. Let's do text or label. We'll do label. And this will be label string. And then down here, we'll change this to. Do I have to do this? Or can you just put it in here? No, that's just text. Oh, it's just that. Okay, there we go. So nothing's getting passed in. All right, so let's pass some things in here. So we've got label equals. What does it equal? Let's see. Info, events, and serve. So info, events, and serve. And I am doing this lowercase. I know it's all uppercase over there, but we've got that. All right, let's go back to our circle button. Let's add some padding to this view on the bottom. Thank you. It's like it's listening to me. It's really weird. All right, so we've got some padding there. And in the text, let's do what would that be? That'd be is that text decoration? Oh, hang on. Gotta do it right. Text decoration style. No, text transform. That's what it is. Bada bing. Come on. Really? Oh, that's in the wrong place. Ha! That might make a difference. There we go. And let's do width 100%. All right, and yes, I will do text align center. Thank you. Very good. Info event server. Server? What did I type? Serve. Ah, not server. That's probably AI trying to help. Probably not. It's probably just my bad typing. Okay. So we've got that. And just for kicks, what color is that? That's the black color. We'll just stick with that. Okay. Info events serve. Okay. All right, so we've got those. Let's do If I do this, it's going to try to put them all on one line, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, what's the max? Let's take a look here. So, excuse me, layout direction, flex wrap. Flex wrap, no wrap. Wrap. Okay, so flex wrap. Line items, flex wrap. Can you set the number of items in a row? Let's ask ChatGPT. React Native. Set number of items in a row before wrapping. Yes, yes. Flex wrap, wrap. Items per row 3. So I need to set. Okay. Maybe. All right. So in here. Well, let's do it up here. Flex wrap. It's probably default, but and then in our circle button, we're going to say that this is a width up here of 33%. Nothing. Let's see. Flex 1. Does Flex 1 not work with width? Let's find out. Let's go back over to our example here. So we've got wrapping. Paddington Flex 1. Styles container, children. Button. I don't want the button. Wrap row. Box. Has a set width and height, but not a flex. Okay, so let's just do this for now. Let's see if that does anything. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you can't put flex and width at the same one. All right. That makes sense. So we've got that. Let's add some margin on the bottom of our circle buttons. We already have some. Oh, that's to that. Let's do this. Margin bottom here. That's a little bit better. A little bit better. We could make them a little bit bigger, though. If we did... So this is at 70%, so if we went up to 80%, that's better. What about 85? Is that too big? Actually, that's about right. But it's squished in more. Okay. All right, so we want it squished in a little bit more. Let's go back over here. So here's our view. We could do that with margin, or we could do it with padding. So let's do padding. Can you do? %? Can you do 10% padding? Yep, let's do that. Boom, there we go. There we go. We're getting there. I like it a lot. Okay. We could even go a little bit. I don't know. I like the spacing a little bit better. And honestly, let's maybe 8%. I feel like it's just a little too. That might be a little bit better. Because we want the buttons to be big. Maybe 6%. Yeah, because I want the buttons a little bit bigger. So let me do 90% here. Yeah, that feels like probably a good button clicking area. All right, so we've got that. Now we just need to figure out passing in the icon. Because I think I want to import the icon outside and pass the actual element in. So let's ask ChatGPT how we do that. Pass. What's that called? Component into another component parameter. That's probably the wrong thing, but hopefully it'll see. It'll understand what I'm saying. But I want, I don't know, as a direct prop. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I want to pass component as a direct property. Component equals greeting. Component, but what is the style? What is the type? Okay, well, let's just try this. Okay, we're gonna change. So we've got label and we've got icon. Icon, we'll just do any for now. It's not the right thing to do, but that's okay. And here we'll do can I not do that? Should be able to do that. Oh, let's do that. Okay. Icon capital. Icon. Let's see if this works. Okay, well, so far so good. We don't actually need the text though, because it's just an icon or a component. So, yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, so I want to get an icon. What do we use for the other icons? Down on the, nope. This, okay. Let's look at our layout. Nope. Look at our index layout tabs. Let's see. Font awesome. We're using font awesome. What was that page? Awesome icons. React Native. Search. Shoot. I don't remember where that was. Oh. No. React Native vector icons. Was there a link from here? No icon sets. Nope. Somewhere there was a link to the icons that you could search. That's not what I'm looking for. Or icons. Ooh. Well, maybe. Maybe this'll do it. Alright, so we're in font awesome. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Can I not filter? See, the other one we were using, you could filter and like only select from a certain group. Okay, well. What's the best way to test a developer's technical skills in an interview? Personally, I think I wouldn't do leak code. I would do, if I had to, so if I felt like I needed to actually test somebody's skills, I would probably give them a project. And it wouldn't just be about looking at their code base. It would be about it would be about understanding, do they understand what they wrote, right? Because they could use, like the coding AI to help do that, but like having them explain, not just produce something and give it to me, but having them explain why they chose to do the things that they did. That tells me that there was thought behind it. That tells me that they understand the code that was written, even if they did cheat and use AI. That's the big thing. Like, I want to know that you know why you're doing what you're doing, even if you're going to use AI to help you do it faster. You need to know, you need to understand what you're doing. And so I would, if I was going to test somebody, and this is basically the same thing that I do, just without giving them a code base, but I'll ask them about things that they've built. I'll ask them what they struggled with. I'll ask them what they enjoyed about it, what they learned. I'll ask them what was some of the difficult things. What were some of the decisions that they made in that process? Why did they choose certain, one framework or another over another? Things like that. Because I want to understand how the person thinks. I want to understand that they think when it comes to writing code. So that to me is really the bigger puzzle piece, more than just how good. Yeah, it's good to look at your code and see that you've got a good layout, that you write clean code, things like that. That stuff's great, but I want to know how you're going to help my company by taking the problem and finding a solution to the problem. And if you can do that, and you know how to do that with code, and if you can make good decisions, or back up the decisions that you've made. For example, we make decisions all the time on the projects that we're working on, and one of the devs that works with me was questioning some of the decisions that we had made on one of our projects, and the points that he made were valid, but we decided to go a different direction for other reasons. And at the end of the day, he's fine with that. He'll do what we're doing, but it's good to know that he has an opinion. It's good to know that he has thought through the issues and the situation and formulated what in his mind was a good plan. And frankly, it was a perfectly fine plan. It just wasn't the one that we finally settled on. So that is really key, is that you can talk about how you're formulating your plans and your processes, so that an employer understands not just, hey, they write clean code, maybe they wrote it, maybe they didn't, but they understand how you think, and they can understand how you come to conclusions. And even, dealing with failures and issues. Maybe you decided to go a different direction because the way that you were trying to go was not working out as well as you had hoped, or as quickly as you'd hoped. So you made a change to speed things up a little bit. There could be lots of reasons why you would make a change. So, I think instead of doing like LeetCode, if I had to give you something, I would probably give you some sort of simple project that would be based on a problem, and see how you solve that problem. Because really, at the end of the day, being a good developer is being a good problem solver with the tools that we use for development. So that is the direction I would go, because those LeetCode questions, I just don't know what good they do a company when you're just putting pressure on somebody in an hour to get X number of LeetCode questions done. That just, to me, it just seems like you're really proud of yourselves as a development company, or you don't know how to hire people. And that's not saying that the company's bad if they're using that because they don't know how to hire people. It could be that they're a startup and they don't know how to hire people, and that's just a reality. Not everybody in tech leadership knows how to interview. Not everybody in tech leadership is technical. That's just a reality of tech leadership. So you're going to unfortunately run into companies that are going to use things like that. But in my opinion, a good company that's well established, that has developers, should have somebody in their pool who can talk to you about your code, or talk to you about a project that they've sent you to do, and understand where you're at in your development and your learning process well enough based on what you're talking about, and be able to dig down into things and ask more pointed questions as well. So it's more about, Ming says, so it's more about how the developer thinks when he's building out a feature or the approach to a problem, which can be demonstrated through their code. Yeah, exactly. Because here's the thing, at the end of the day, especially when you think about like AI, right? As AI becomes more prolific, as it's used more by developers, at the end of the day, it's less about how well you wrote the code, or even how fast you wrote the code. It's more about how good the code is at solving the problem. You could solve the problem with 30 minutes of thought and 5 minutes of coding, or you can solve the problem with 2 hours of coding. One of those is more efficient and better for the company. So if you are good at thinking through the problem and can use like an AI tool to help you write out your solution, that's going to be a better dev. I would rather have a dev who maybe doesn't know everything that I know, and but knows how to find the answers and knows how to solve problems, than a developer who knows lots more than I do from a coding standpoint, from a framework standpoint, but they don't necessarily know how to solve problems. I've worked with developers before where um, you have to give them very, very detailed instructions in the ticket, almost to the point where you might as well just write the code yourself because you have to do all the thinking for them. That's not the kind of developer that I want. I want a developer who can do the thinking and take a problem and solve it. Developers who have to get that level of direction are not beneficial to the company because they they don't really solve anything. They just take the solution and they build it. And in this day and age, especially with AI, those are the ones that are going to lose their jobs. The ones that have everything stated very clearly in a ticket. Those are the ones that are going to be hurt by AI because they haven't learned how to think through a problem and solve it with the code. And unfortunately, there are quite a few developers who are that way. And I think one of the good things about AI taking over jobs is that it's going to help real problem solvers get into the industry. And at the end of the day, that's really what we need. We need people who understand the problems, understand the needs, and can then go from there and create a solution for that, whether that's writing the code themselves or doing it through something like AI. So, yeah, to me, it's all about demonstrating how you think and how you work through problems. And then not just how you think and work through problems, but how you come up with a solution and showing that that solution is good, well organized, well written, things like that. So that's what I would be looking for and do look for when I work with when I interview people. And along with that is flexibility. A willingness and a proven ability to learn new things is massive in this day and age. Even though yes, you can use ChatGPT. I mean, we're doing that tonight, right? You can use ChatGPT and things like that to help you get by in some things. The more you experience, the more you soak up, the more valuable you're going to be to an employer, especially an employer like mine where we do all kinds of different things. We're very eclectic in the languages and frameworks that we use. So we need people who can jump from one language and framework to another when necessary to be able to help out from one project to another too. So that's a really big piece of it, and so we have to think about that from an employer standpoint. Is this person, even in the way that they describe how they're learning and what they're learning, does it seem like they're pretty static in one thing like JavaScript? Like if they're just a JavaScript dev, for a company like mine, it's not going to be as beneficial to us. If somebody comes in and they've got React Native and they've got JavaScript and they've got C Sharp, or I'm just throwing out languages now, but if they've got multiple things like that, they're going to be much more helpful to the company long term than just maybe the project that we would be hiring them for initially, because again, the goal is for you to be productive long term, not just on one project, hopefully, depending on the company that you're working for. So I mean, there's lots of pieces to that, right? So but again, knowing how you think and knowing how you learn and your ability to learn new things quickly is going to be your biggest asset from an interview standpoint. Ming says AI has helped me to problem solve once I've gotten my thought process solid, then the coding becomes much easier. Yep. Coding always is easier once you've solved the problem, because then it's just a matter of taking what needs to happen and writing it out using the code, right? Using coding. So that is always going to be your best bet when it comes to efficiency. So think through, plan through. I even oftentimes will write down my thoughts and even kind of diagram things. Maybe it's a workflow or something like that. Spending time thinking about the problem and coming up with a solution. Even we had the live stream months ago about pseudocode, right? Even kind of writing out what you think should happen in pseudocode and then going back and filling that in with actual code. Those are all good ways to help you take the problem solving into the application aspect. So, sorry, hang on one second. My wife is texting me. Do, 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 do. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting old. Had to pull the glasses down to read. Okay. Let's dive back in to this guy. We were talking a lot, so we changed screens. Okay. So I want to look for. We need a few things. We need an info, tickets, hands. All right. So info. Font awesome info circle. That's the one I want. And we're gonna pass in. What was this icon? I love it. I love it. White. Do, 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 do. Hang on. You can do this. Do, 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 do. There we go. What happened? Icon. Oh, here we go. That's why. Okay. Make this a little bit easier. Let's break this down a little bit. Nope, I don't want to do that. Okay. Do. So just for kicks for now, let's do this. Nope. Just to make everybody happy. Oh, good grief. Okay. Yes. And bump all these down, just make it a little bit easier to read. Okay. So we should have. What happened? It died. Come back. It'll be okay. Do we need Do we need to do this? Will that work? Or maybe let's go back to our example and see. Where was that? It was over here. Component inside single bracket. Okay. Single bracket. All right. We need to pull that in. Import. Perfect. Gotta love it. Okay. So let's do this. No, I don't need that. All right, let's do this. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since they're all exactly the same, bada bing. Okay, come back, refresh. Oh, what now? What now? What now? Is there a bug? I don't see a bug. Element type is invalid. Expected a string or class function. Let's just let's try reloading it here. Reload. Nope. Element type is invalid. For instance, components. Checked render method of circle button. Well, okay. Just for kicks, let's do this. Fine. Okay. That works. What am I missing? Somebody on here should know. I don't like UI design, but when I use AI, it's an absolute game changer. Yeah, it can be. It can be. It can also really screw stuff up. I can tell you that firsthand for sure. Okay, so it doesn't like us passing in icon. Let's try that. Does it like that? Nope, it surely doesn't. Is that something? Yes? No? Let's see, what else? Let's do update this with type validation on the component being passed in. Prop types. Element type is required. It's a valid React component. Custom wrapper prop types component. Prop types dot element type that is required. That's interesting. Yes, let's do this. Okay. Custom wrapper component React component type. That's what we're looking for. Sample components pass in. Let's try that. Let's do this. Put that here. Does it like it? It does not like it. What is this? Type element is not assignable to type component type. Can we do that? Nope. Nope. That doesn't work. Stupid React. Okay, let's see. Why doesn't it like this? Do we have to do this? Ooh. Ooh! Okay, so we have to pass it through a function, at least to make that happy. The question is, does that actually work? We're going to find out. Probably not. Hey, there we go. Boom! Ha-ha! Sorry, I got a little excited. Okay, so let's take care of this icon though, because that is way too small. We're going to actually let's do this. Can we take this out? Can we take that out and pass it in through? Probably not. Probably not. Because I'm thinking I'd rather have that here. But maybe just not have the size at all. Do like style. But see, this is a font. This is a font, so that's probably not going to be... Let's just try it. Width 90%. Color. Is it text color? That's not going to work. It's not assignable to type. Okay. All right. Well, never mind. We'll put it over here. Let's see. Size. Size. Vector icons. Let's see. Expo vector icons size as percent. Let's ask this because this is easier to use than Google. Numerical value on pixels. However, you can calculate dynamic size based on screen dimensions using dimensions API or use when. Oh, we could do it that way. Hang on. We could use size. 10% screen. I don't want it that times. Okay. So I want to do this as Man. So this is where things get dicey. Oh! Hang on. I'm an idiot. All right. We're using Font Awesome for all these, right? So let's just do this. Let's take this and go into our circle button, and we'll put it in here. And then this will be icon. That's what we'll do. Icon. And the size will then be width times, I don't know, 0.8. Okay. Oh, that's inside of that. Inner size, that's what it is. Inner size times 0.0, right? Icon will no longer be an element. It will just be a string. Icon string. So we don't need all this junk. View. What's going on here? No corresponding closing tag. What? Yes, it does. View style. Maybe it doesn't. All right, and then Font Awesome, we need to pull into here. Oop, not that. Here we go. String is not assignable to type key. What? That's annoying. Stupid TypeScript. All right, let's go back here. All right, so icon is now going to be this. Info circle. All right. Boom. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. That's really screwed up, but it's closer. And it doesn't like this. Why doesn't it like this? What's the problem? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, that's the actual. Property name. Well, that's annoying. Can we do like an icon props? What is this? Can't pull that in? That would make sense. Let's try. Let's try import. Oop, yep, that's what I'm looking for. React Native Vector Icons icon. Cannot find modules. Corresponding type declarations. But we're using it, so that's concerning. Cannot find module. Well, let's see. Make sure everything's installed that was in our package JSON. All right, let's just make sure we've got. Oh, this guy. Install that. See if it stops complaining. No. Cannot find declaration file for module. Implicity has type any. Why would I do save dev? Oh, because it's types? That seems odd. And now that doesn't know what it's looking for. Okay. All right. Maybe we've got it. Maybe. What's it complaining about now? Name. Still doesn't like the name. Do not know. Icon props dot name maybe? Can we do that? Dot name? Did you mean maybe? Sure. That's exactly what I meant. Thank you. I don't know. Why won't this let me pass it in? Just let me pass it in. Anybody got any ideas? Let's ask ChatGPT. All right. Where are we at? Pass icon name to font awesome. Component in React Native. Let's see what it says. Daily cast icon name. Let's see how dumb I am. Name home. I want it to be a variable. Custom icon. icon name. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. But TypeScript is being a jerk. I don't want to set the icons in here. I want to just be able to pass any of them and have it work. Pass icon is custom component. See, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to do, but it doesn't like not having a type. Set the type of the icon name variable. Let's see what it comes back with. So we tried to do this before. Custom icon. Prop type string. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it. I don't know why it will work, but let's just do it. Oops. Yeah. That's not going to work. Why it's got to be such a pain? Why can't I just pass a string? I should be able to. It's using icon. Okay. Oi, that's crazy. Icon. Well, okay. This is annoying. Let's come back to that here in a second. I want to use info circle, so that's what we're going to use for now. Can I put it? Could I do it in here? Nope. What if we did something like this? Nope. Nope, that won't work either. It's annoying. All right. Let's figure out this padding thing because this is making me crazy. Let's see. Inside here, padding, inner size times, yeah, sure. Boom. Nope, that's not going to do it. Why is it pushing it up? That's the weird thing. Like, why did we get... Let's just take out size. Let's change this back to like 20, let's say 64. All right, why is that pushing that? So we've got, what's happening here? So we've got the green circle is pushing up. Do we have things in the wrong? Here's this view. And this is this view. And that's that view. Margin bottom 10. Margin bottom 10. Do I need to do margin top? I feel like it was. Did we not check it before? Did we not check it to see if it was lined up correctly? Apparently, we need a margin on the top. Okay, margin top. Let's see. I want. Let's do. Let's just do 10%, see what happens. 10%. Nothing. Let's do 20. Nothing. Well, that's not good. Interesting. What if we did padding top 10 pixels? Nothing. Let's get rid of the icon. Okay, so we know that's messed up. Let's get rid of this. What happened? What did I do? Oh. Alright, let's just do the whole thing here. Okay, that all is interestingly not correct. This, that's the problem. That's the problem. The text is in the wrong place. That's one of the problems. There's that. Okay, that went back. Let's see what goes here. There we go. I was going to say, I thought we had that in there. Correct. Okay. So then this guy. There we go. It's better. That's better. Okay. That feels better. Okay. Now we've got the icon in there, which is great. And it's a good size. Look at that, guys. It's amazing when you put things in the right order how it starts to work. 64. Okay. Now here's the question, though. How do we get this value passed in? How do we get this value passed in? Somebody's got to know. Hopefully somebody will tell us. Probably in the comment section later. Okay, let's see. Well, let's fix the other titles here while we're thinking. Donate tour and alerts. So that's going to be in the index. 1, 2, 3. Donate tour and alerts. All right, so all that stuff is working. Good, good, good. All right, now how do we pass the value into here? Because they can do it, but they're setting this weird prop types. Don't use prop types. Icon name is a valid string for passing. But I am setting it as a string and it doesn't like that. Let's see. Oh, it died. Something went wrong. ChatGPT failed. All right. How do I pass a string to the font? Awesome. Component for Expo icons as the name with type string. Let's see. Icon name. You're just setting it there, cheater. Cheater. Custom icon. See, it thinks you should be able to set it as. Yeah, it thinks you should be able to. What is this FC? Oh, type. Font awesome icon name. Key of type of font awesome. Is this what I've been looking for? I think it is. Let's see. Okay. Nope, don't do that. Reject, go away. Okay. Let's see. So then we do font awesome icon name as this. And then here we do icon. Yes! Yes! There we go. So we just need to create our own type, key of type of font awesome glyph name. So basically it's taking that map and it's getting the type and the key values and saying, hey, does it match any of those key values? And we're passing that in here. So sweet. Got that working. Now let's test it with some actual icons. We want tickets and serve. So tickets. No icons found. What? Well, that's annoying. I could probably do something with that, but we'll just do one ticket for now. Index. Let's see if it updates. Boom! Ticket! Ticket! That's big enough. That's a good size. Alright, and then hands. I want awesome handshake. I don't want a handshake. Do I? But I'm using font awesome. Let's do hand. Just one hand. Well, I guess we'll go with this for now. What's the dash O? Hands helping? I wonder if this will be in there, even though it's font awesome 5. Let's just see. Nope. Yep, that one's there. I don't really care for it. Let's take these guys down a little schmidge. Oh, we want to do the size. Okay. So on the size, we wanted to do inner size times 0. Sure, why not? 0.6. You know, that code suggestion is pretty good. Okay. That looks better. I'm not sold on the fonts, font awesomes stuff yet. We might have to change that eventually. We'll see what the client says. Okay. Donate. So heart or money. Money would be better. Let's do money. There's that. That's on Awesome 5. Any cash? Coin? Nope. Wallet? Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, Google Wallet? Let's see. Let's just do heart for now. We'll need to find a better icon set. Heart. Heart. Boom. Camera. That would be better. Okay, just camera. Bloop. Huh. Oh, save. Helps if you hit the save button. And last but not least, alerts. Let's see if they have like megaphone. All right, so this is where we're just going to go see what would work for an alert. We could do volume. That's not really what I want, though. Let's see. We could do like a notification. Let's see. RSS feed or feed. We could do something like that. Maybe. Not sold on it. Icons are so random, it seems, a lot of times. Surely they've got some sort of like alert notification type thing. Like a bell icon? Yeah, bell, that's canceling the bell. Let's see. Anybody have any ideas? Let me know if you see something that would work for alerts or notifications type thing, because that's gonna be what we want. And my searching skills are not good. Oh, that's not good. We're down to the bottom. Okay. Let's just pick something here. Commenting, no. Maybe we'll just go back to the... Bell? I don't really like the bell. Let's do feed. Megaphone was okay. Yeah, but it didn't have... It was not in this icon set. That's the only problem, Kelly. So I got... Right now, I got to work within this icon set. We might change the icon set out eventually at some point. All right, so that'll work for now. Okay. Homepage. is mostly done. Mostly done. We can take some space up here, maybe. Let's see what's going on with that. Why is that so big? Doesn't have margin. Oh, margin top up here. Let's try that. Pull that up a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. I think that's easier. You know what? Let's just do 20. Boom. All right. Cool. We'll do some more stuff with colors down there on that nav bar eventually, but page 1 is almost done. Because now we need to make these buttons actually do something. So, what time is it? I got a few more minutes. Okay. Let's look at handling touches. Displaying a basic button. Let's see. On press. On press. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Is on press on anything? Can I add that to anything, or is it only for buttons? Provides a basic render nicely on all platforms. Middle. The button looks like this. Touchables. Touchable component. Oh, great. Am I going to have to redo this? Touchables. Touchable highlight, touchable opacity. Touchable. What's a touchable? Okay. Generally, you can use touchable highlight anywhere you use a button or a web link. The view's background will be darkened when the user presses the button. Opacity you can use to provide feedback for reducing the opacity of the button. Nope. Without feedback. Handle attachments if you want feedback to be displayed. Let's do touchable highlight. So apparently, well, let's wrap this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's wrap it with this. And import that. Nothing. Doggone it. It was worth a try. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Wrong file. Let's try this one. Where's my React? Please? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. Maybe. We can do it here. Nope. Let's not do that. It's back. All right. So let's do, okay, so let's make a function. Const on press equals that. Sure. Is on press, right? Come on. On press. It clicked. Pressed. Haha, we got the log. Sweet. All right. All right. So if I click any of these, let's see. Press, 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 press. Perfect. Now, this time, we're going to pass in the button. And we're going to print out the button. And so on press, we're going to do the label. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? On press. And I think we have to do this, if I remember correctly. So 1, 2, 3 should be info event serve. Info event serve. Boom. All right, we've got on press stuff. I love it when things work. Okay, now the next question is, how do we navigate? Get rid of that. Button. All right, how do we navigate to another page? That's going to be an Expo navigation. File-based routing, that's nice. Now how do I link to it? Where's the link? I think it's a link. Yes, link. href. Or how do I programmatically do it? Or should I just wrap the buttons in a link? And should I have done that from the beginning? I don't like that though. I don't like doing the wrapping. Dynamic routes. I don't care about that. Smashing safer. Let's ask ChatGPT. Call navigate to Expo route via click method or on press method. On press navigation.navigate details. Navigation. Home screen. Navigation. Create stack navigator. Navigation container. This seems to be much more. What is Expo? So Expo is a framework. Within React Native, you don't have to use it, but it's kind of the standard now. Since React Native, I don't think is technically supported anymore, but it is through Expo, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird. At least that's my understanding. Use navigation. That's what I want. That's what I want. Maybe. We'll try that. Navigation.navigate details. Okay. Let's do circle button. And we don't need this stuff. Clean that up. Okay. Use navigation. So navigation.navigate. Yeah. Yes, that's what I wanted you to do. Go back. Come on. Perfect. Okay. String is not a sign of word. Well, that's not helpful. Let's see. On press navigation.navigate. Well, we're going to have a page. And that page was going to be a string. We'll do that for now. Yeah, I know. It's not a type. Never. Options never. Void. I love it when things don't work. And this doesn't work. Does it? Nope, surely doesn't. So maybe that's not the answer. Maybe you should wrap it in a link. That just sounds so ugly to wrap it in a link. Let's do, this is good, but I need to pass the page name as a prop. Go to, well, that's not helpful. Page name. No, I can change this dynamically. That's not going to work. I need, nope. Page name needs to be passed in page name. It needs to have the proper type. Proper type. Key of root stack param list. Interesting. It's got to be a stack. Doggone it. Okay. So. So I wonder if above, when we were looking at the stack navigator. Nope. Further up. This one, I think. Create stack navigator. Stack. See, I don't want it. It's a button. So I need to be able to pass that in. This is interesting. This is the fun stuff about writing code. Because I want to just pass in the page, right? But it doesn't like the page. If we come back here, to that index. That's not, we need this layout index. So that's the tabs. But I actually want this one, which is a stack. So let's do this. Copy this, and we'll make a new page outside of our tabs in our app, and we'll call it test.tsx. Put this in here, test screen. Okay. So test.tsx, and then here we will add that test. Nope, don't need that. Okay. So the question is, can I because I still want to just for kicks while we're playing around with this, we'll hide those. Info circle. Oh. Page equals test. So that's happy, but this is not happy because it doesn't like string. Okay. Root stack param list. They're undefined. Represents absence of parameters screens. Okay. But I don't like that. I don't like having to pass in. This root stack parameter list. That just seems really bad. Type for navigation prop for use in home screen. Maybe I can use this. Let's see. Okay, so let's do const. Oh, I should do that out here. So type stack list or page. Let's do pages. Type pages equals Yep. Nope. Stack navigation prop. Group stack parameters. That's not going to work. So I would still have to pass that in. That's annoying. What is this? Does that do anything? Stack navigation prop. Well, assuming that we did something like this. And I do not like that at all. That would theoretically do it, though. It doesn't like it. What is this? What's the problem here? React Native Navigation. Oh, it can't find that. Why can't it find that? Let's try doing it from the Expo router. Nope, it's not there either. All right. There's got to be a way to do this, and I'm probably not going to figure it out tonight, so it's getting late. But we at least have a failure. That's annoying. We're going to at least leave it in a good place where it's showing. Come back over here. Show all these guys again. Oh, we need pages. Okay, hang on. All right, well, we got closer. One step closer, one step back. So we've got buttons. They're clickable. I don't like the highlighting. We'll have to deal with that later. But they won't go anywhere. There's got to be a way to pull the routes from the stack, pass them in. And maybe the problem is import stack. I guess we could do this. We could do root const root layout what was that? Root layout or root stack param list. I don't like that either. See, it's just creating all kinds of fun stuff. No, we're not going to do that. Okay. We're not going to do that. I just don't like having all the pages in here. That just doesn't make any sense. I guess if we had to define I guess we could do like a constants. We could do something like that. Oh, just for the fun of it, let's do pages.ts. And we'll export pages. Wait. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? And then we'll do test. All right. It's kind of annoying, but it figured it out for us, which is nice. So come back in here to our circle button. Import pages. Constants pages. Actually, do we just want this? Do we want that? What's the problem? Cannot find module constant pages. Right. Well, it's not getting exported anywhere. That's helpful. Oh, I love TypeScript. I love TypeScript. Why can't it not find it? Cannot find module. Tillison's pages. Oh, is it because I need to do an export type instead of? Does not like that. Cannot find score points. Why would that not work? Well, let's find out. Import. Let's see, export and import type from util file. Export type. Yep. Import type. Like, that's what I'm doing, man. That is what I'm doing. I don't understand. I do not understand. It's literally what I'm doing. Export type pages. We're just using pages instead of this. What's the dealio? Export type pages. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's equal sign. Import from the util file. That's what I'm doing. Oh, wait. That's because it's in the wrong place. It's late, guys. Sorry. Okay. So I'm trying to pull it and it's not finding it where it's expecting to find it. So in here, let's create a constants. Or let's just call it utils. Utils. And we'll move pages into utils. Yep, do it. All right. Yeah. No. All right. So then in here, there we go. Okay. Now, will that work? Will that work? Nope. But we do need to do import that like this, right? Is that right? Am I thinking right? Nope, maybe not. Param list base property home is incompatible with index structure. Oh. I know. We need to update. This needs to be index undefined. Yes, do that. And test. Thank you. Come back over here. Why? Why? Why must this be so hard? We're not going to do that. It seems like we have everything that we should need. Your constants folder is inside it. Yeah, thank you. WebWords got it before I did. I didn't look down and see. My bad. Okay, so test tabs. It's pulling all that stuff in here. Text, context, export type pages. Let's see what else it says. Page name. Page name. Key of. Oh, key of. This is just way too much work, guys. Nothing? Still? I mean, that's happy. Export type. Stack navigation. Find custom navigation platform screen. Nope, don't need that. I just want this. I want this guy to work. Why doesn't it work? See, all of that makes sense. I don't know. I think I'm going to give up for now. We were so close. Yeah, the action aggregate with payload, blah, 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 blah. I know. It's not handled by any navigator. Do you have a route named test? I do. I do have a route named test. The question is, why isn't it going there? I have a route named test. Always try a reload. All right, well, it works. The code doesn't like it. So we'll have to figure out the typing issue. But it does work. Doggone it. Huh. Well, that's annoying. All right. Well, it's working. The links are working. I'll figure out the type issue later. There's actually not tons of stuff from a design standpoint. So we've got these menus that we'll need to create. And then this kind of contact us page. And then this is also kind of a menu. And I think I'm going to replace... I don't like this. I think I'm going to put another 6 things up here for these different items, 6 circles. So we'll flip-flop the home page on this side. But most of the other pages that these go to, I think we're going to pull content from a backend. So next time I may go ahead and do this page and do some of these other things between now and Saturday, or I might not, depends on how much time I have. But I'm going to probably try to figure out that other issue too with the TypeScript or with the typing. And these icons are way too big. I think this looks a lot better. But anyway, yeah, it's at least working. It's not fabulous, but it's working. We'll get some things cleaned up from a code standpoint. And yeah. And then, of course, once we get the majority of this stuff done, we're going to need to integrate with a pusher service, notification service, and then we'll have to build a back end for this for them to be able to add some content, maybe just links to certain pages and things like that. So, because they have other content like on YouTube that they'll want to put links to, and we can build them a little admin portal to be able to handle that stuff. So, lots of stuff still to do on this, but kind of digging into the React Native stuff and the Expo stuff, learning a lot of things, learning I don't know a lot of things. So this is going to be fun. So thanks for jumping in here. Those who were able to jump in online, hopefully it was informative or amusing or both. And thank you, WebWords, for pointing out my error, even though I didn't see it in time. But I will see you all on Saturday, I believe. I don't think I have anything going on Saturday, so I should see everybody on Saturday, 10 a.m. Central, United States time. So thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Some of you very late. Hopefully you've already left and gone to bed, but if not, thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you all on Saturday.